Hello. So today we're going to talk about volume of pyramids, and pyramids have a couple of different shapes. There is a pyramid with a rectangular base. Sometimes it's a square base, sometimes it's rectangular, but it'll have four lateral sides that meet at a point that is directly over the center of the base, and it comes down as a perpendicular to the base, so it is at a right angle. This is the height of the pyramid. The formula for finding the volume of a rectangular based pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height, or you can simply do volume is 1/3 length times width times height. On the pyramid with a triangular base, that's a little different because we can have different kind of triangles. The formula is volume is 1/3 the area of the base times the height, or we can simply do volume is the base of the triangle times the height of the base triangle divided by 6 times the height of the pyramid. And one of the reasons why this is so very different is because I can have different triangles. So this base has a right triangle. You see the right angle right here. And so one of the legs is the base and one of the legs is the height. Sometimes you have them where they are not a right angle, and so you'll see that there's a little dotted line that runs perpendicular to this side, and so that is at a right angle. So this is the base of that triangle, this is the height of that triangle, and this is the height of the pyramid. And it's going to come down at a different 45-degree angle. So the base of a rectangular pyramid is a rectangle. To find the area of a rectangle, you use length times width. The volume of a rectangular pyramid is 1/3 the volume of a rectangular prism with the same base and height. The volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 length times width times height. The base of a triangular pyramid is a triangle. To find the area of the triangle, you use either 1/2 times the base times the height, or you can do base times height divided by 2. Either one is fine. The volume of a triangular pyramid is 1/3 the volume of a triangular prism with the same base and height, and the volume of a triangular prism is base times height. So the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. Instead of writing the volume of a triangular pyramid as volume is 1/2 base times height divided by 3, that would be like saying 1/3 times 1/2 times base times height times the height. That would be like this. If I take this one back out, and 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 2 is 6, so it would be like 1/6 times base times height times the height of the pyramid. So that's where we can get base times height divided by 6 times the height of the pyramid. And so that's where we get this. All right, so let's practice some of these. So number 4, this is a rectangular pyramid, and so I have a base that's a rectangle that has a length of 9 and a width of 6, and then I have the height of the pyramid that is 11. And remember, it's 1/3 times length times width times height. So it's 1/3 times 9 times 6 times 11. And if I take 9 times 6 times 11, I get 594. And I'm going to divide that by 3. And so that's going to give me 198 cubic yards. When I look at this shape for number 5, I see that it's a triangular base, so this is a triangular pyramid. I also notice that there's a right angle here, and this is telling me that this is a right triangle. So this leg and this leg are my base and my height. So I'm going to have my base and my height. And remember, we did this where it was 1/6 of it, so we're going to divide that by 6, and then we're going to multiply the whole thing by 12. So if I have 6 times 8, it's 48, divided by 6, I get 8, and so then I have 8 times 12, which is 96. So it is 96 cubic miles. That's a very big triangle. Okay, let's practice again. If a base of a rectangular pyramid has an area of 60 inches squared and a volume of 80 inches cubed, what is the height? So in this case, they're telling me what the base of my triangle is, or my rectangular prism is, or pyramid. Having a hard time with that today. So I know that the base is 60 inches. And then it comes up to a point, and we have the height. The volume is 80 inches. So we're looking for the height. So let's take what we know. We know it's volume equals 1/3 length times width times height. For this is the area of the base. So if we take 1/3, the base area of the base was 60. And we know that that whole thing is 80 inches. Or 80 inches cubed. So let's find out what this is. So if I take 1/3 of 60, I get 20. And if I divide both sides by 20, I know that the height is 4. So the height of my pyramid is 4 inches. Sometimes they give us information, we just got to work backwards to find the missing part. Here's a base of a rectangular pyramid, has an area of 90 inches. So this time our rectangular base has 90. Has a volume of 150 inches cubed. And we're again looking for the height. So we know that the volume is 150 inches. And it's 1/3 the area of the base, which is 90, times the height of the pyramid. 1/3 of 90 is 30. And if I divide by 90, my height is 5 inches. You'll notice that my height is not cubed. That's because I'm not looking for the volume, I'm looking for the actual height here. Okay? If you have any questions, please make sure you're talking with your teacher. Thank you.